Hey there everybody, it's Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb and AirgunWeb TV, and I have something super exciting today because I get to show my sister why I love air guns. All right, guys, before we get going, I want to say thank you to Air Arms for sponsoring AirgunWeb and these videos. Guys, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to bring you this type of content. They're a great sponsor, and they make some great air guns. Now, let's go ahead and get started and talk about why I love Air Arms so much. All right, so everybody, this is my sister, Carrie. Carrie, say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And this is one of the things I really love when I get the chance to do it. She doesn't really shoot air guns much. Is that right?
No, that's correct.
In fact, maybe seldom if at all.
Once in a while.
Okay.
But they're not fancy like this.
Yeah, so I used to go up to Vermont, and I had taken some of this was before I even got into PCPs.
Right.
And I had some brake barrel-y ones, and
That's what I shoot.
that's what she shoots most of the time. And you actually do a lot of shooting, though. We're doing a lot of shooting, either pistol or rifle, like
Right.
22.
22. Yeah.
Right.
22.
So you do like to shoot.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you live in Vermont.
I do.
And what temperature was it today?
28 degrees?
Yeah, it's not 28 here.
No, it's very hot here.
It's not hot here at all. Beautiful. Anyway, we can get into that discussion later.
Okay.
But I wanted her to really kind of get behind the trigger on a few different air guns, and I really wanted her to see the difference between like super nice guns like the Air Arms and, you know, your more budget type of air gun as well.
Right.
And I knew going into it, if I had put, you know, down on paper, I said, all right, this gun has a regulator. She knows what that means now. It has a regulator. It's 22 caliber. It's shooting, you know, whatever the foot-pounds are. You get 10-shot magazine, and it's $300. Pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Now, this gun is regulated 22 cal, 10-shot, same amount of power, and it's $1,500. Which one would you pick?
Well,
Before shooting them.
before shooting them, I probably would have picked the $300 one.
And most people, that's exactly what they do. They look at the price point.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that $300 gun.
Right.
It shoots great if you are willing to kind of put up with some of the idiosyncrasies. You know,
Right.
It's not as easy to cock. The build quality isn't quite as nice. And you wouldn't expect it to be for $300.
No.
But when you get to the Air Arms guns, different ball game altogether. These things are just slick. Everything about them, the bluing, we didn't even talk about like the
No.
build quality, but look at the bluing on that. I mean,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
and the bluing is gorgeous, the action is gorgeous, the trigger is great. Everything about that gun makes me want to go shoot, and I think that was sort of your experience today as well, wasn't it?
Yes, I shot this one, and that was very nice. A lot easier to use.
And if you were going to like sit down and shoot, if you like shooting, you're probably going to look at something like this.
Right.
If you just utility need to go take care of a pest, the $300 gun is great.
It is.
And as a starting point, it's a great option. Now, the other thing I showed you and you mentioned was how cool these new compressors are.
Yes,
Before, did I ever bring a bottle up to your place?
you did.
Okay, so that must have been somewhere in the middle there. It's been a long time. So,
it's been a while.
but I took a bottle up, and filling the bottle, especially when you're on the road, royal pain in the butt. Because if you don't have a compressor, and that was even before like the compressors were really available.
That's right.
So this guy here, this is the Trailcharger. I have two of these portable compressors, personal portable ones, that I really like. This is one, and then the Air Venturi Nomad II is the other. And if you ask me today which one I like better, I probably can't give you an answer. Because they both have, I don't know, they both bring something different to the table.
Right.
This one, I like it. I love that it's water cooled. It can run a little bit longer, fill a little bottle. It has some more capabilities right there. That's kind of cool. But I don't like the fact that if I want to run 110, I got to carry the converter with me.
Right.
It's not all in one thing. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit heavier, etc. And in Vermont, if it's minus whatever, stupid is what it is up there, because I used to live there. You have like a month where it doesn't break zero. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. if you're out
That's
in the
not going to
field.
work. It's
No.
going to freeze.
Yeah. So great, but then the Nomad,
Yeah.
right? The Nomad is all in one little box, and I've already done a bunch of videos on that. They both do the same thing. So flip a coin, really,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. What I'm doing is I'm actually using these when we're testing guns. Rather than having to hook up the big compressor and bottles, I just top the gun off with these. And I don't know how many times we topped off the gun. I don't know, a dozen times or so maybe.
It was a lot, but it worked out very well.
Never a stitch of problem. And I have that success with Nomad and also with the Trailcharger. Both really good products. So personal compressors, my thing is just skip the tank.
Yeah.
Just go with a little compressor. If you shoot casually, this is just a great way to go. I was going to ask you, and shooting the Air Arms, because you shot the little one too, just a little bit.
Just a little bit on this one.
What did you like most about these guns?
Well, the ease of loading the, what is that?
The magazine?
The magazine
Okay.
on this one, and the
Cocking lever.
cocking lever, because that goes back very, very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find this a lot with lady shooters, and even some guys that don't know any better. A lot of the guns with a bolt, and whether that's your just straight bolt or the rear bolt or whatever it is, because you're pulling right back against the hammer spring,
Yeah.
it can get, sometimes you get in a hurry and you don't get it all the way, and then you're double feeding the gun. And not that you couldn't double feed this, but it's probably not going to be because you had a problem cocking it. It's probably you
Right.
just weren't paying attention.
Right.
But this is, I agree, everything about that to me is just nicer. And again, it should be given the price point,
Yes.
but is a major difference when you're sitting there on the bench and you just like shooting.
Yeah, this thing's nice. It's very accurate.
Yeah. And so what I think we should do is probably go ahead and wrap this up. If you had your choice to maybe shoot some air guns back in Vermont, do you think you may want to do it?
I'd like to shoot that one.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, you're not getting that one. So we'll work something out, or maybe you could take something home. But in any case, I really enjoy having somebody that's not used to shooting air guns come out, get some trigger time, and have a lot of fun. And the Air Arms guns are a great way to do it. Anything else you want to throw out there?
No.
Nope. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. My name is Rick Utzler with my sister Carrie. Thanks for watching.